Go ahead, grab your straps, mid-level. Go ahead and start with some hinging at the hips. Breathing in, breathing out, getting settled into this time. Pull the hips back, keep the knees just a little soft, pull the stomach right in and up. Right out of the gate, fire up that core. And draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. Settling the shoulder blades in at the spine. Come out and hold it there. And you're just going to take one arm, raise it up, little rotation, and back down. Get your head above your hip. The stomach in. Go ahead and switch to the other arm. One more. And then standing up tall, step it back and down, reverse lunge. Hold there momentarily. Pull the stomach up and in. And then come up and switch. Notice what you're feeling in your body here at this point. Switch. It's time to add a hinge, a single leg hinge as you rise out of the lunge. Push back through the heel. And then release and switch. Step back, drop down. Pull in. Feel what happens to your low back when you do that with a lot of energy. Press off the foot, lengthen the back leg. Press through the heel. And then release. Step nice and wide. Toes, knees, hips straight. Slide over to one side. And then the other. Keep your eyes off the floor. The floor is not going anywhere. There's no need to look at it. And switch. You're sitting back with the hip. You're not just pushing into the side of the leg. You should feel a nice evenness on both sides of the leg, just from different positions. And switch. One more time to each side. And then over. And release, come on up, walk your feet in, lift and lower the heels. Get up as high as you can on your toes. Get as tall as you can to the crown of your head. Reconnecting to the core. More. And then let's step the feet in a little bit to warm up a row. So not super deep. Pull your body in between your straps, squeeze the back and hold. And then straighten back out. Tailbone is long. Stomach is still super tight, pull in and hold. Release. Go again. Everything nice and in line. Chin's not pulling forward. Eyes are looking up at the possibilities of the day. Two more. And then go ahead and turn it around. Switch the arms up high, a little bit of a split stance, and then just bring one arm down behind you, reach the other arm up a little bit higher and a little bit over. That lower arm that's a little behind you, press the hand into the handle. And then go ahead and switch. Bring it up, bring the other one down. And switch again. And again. And again, one more on each side here. Step the feet back, coming into a nice plank position where the handles at about chest height. Go up and in at the middle, and then you take the arms right overhead. Pull them back down the chest. Shoulders stay away from the ears. Good. Do 3 more of these. And from there at chest height, you're then going to run forward, bring your arms up, and then run back, bringing your arms to chest height. A little jog forward, little jog back, shoulders back, or shoulders and back, nice and stable. And the tension on the straps the whole time. And release and take a little bit of a break. Lengthen the straps to 3/4. We're going to go down to the floor for a nice Tabata. So adjust the camera down to the floor. We're going to start with a hip press. We're then going to do a leg curl, and then we're very efficiently going to set up for a side plank. 10 seconds to get from one position to the other. So be here, be now, everything else can wait. So come on down to the floor, drop your heels in. To the stirrups. And again. Hip press, nice bent knees. Try to keep the handles separated if you're feeling stable enough at this point of the workout. Lift and lower. And pause. Leg curls are going to be next. Reset that core. Go ahead and lift. Press the legs out. Pull them in. Press the legs out, pull them in. Remember, for the side plank, you can put one foot in both stirrups and use one foot to support on the floor, or you can put both feet in each stirrup. Go ahead and switch to the side plank. Pick whatever one you're gonna do. Get onto your side. And lift up. Drop should be nice and level. Try to keep the feet separated. Shoulders, hips stacked. Pull that stomach right in. Feel that nice long line from your head to your tailbone. Go ahead, release, come down on your stomach, then turn over to the other side seamlessly. And come on up. We'll do the side plank again. You can take a different option on the next one if you want. And gently release. So get ready for round 2 on the side plank. Come on up. Nice and strong, nice and steady. And gently release, roll over to the other side. Come on up again. Going back to the leg curl after this. And gently release. So come on down, come back onto your back, drop the heels back in. And begin. Out and in. Try to lift the hips a little higher and drag the heels in for that curl. And release. Take a little rest. Reset the legs for the hip press. And begin. Big high lift. Feet and knees straight, pointing right up to the sky. And release. Give yourself a break. It's the only time we're doing that. You're gonna come on up. To bring those straps back up to mid-level. We're gonna work for 30 seconds with only 5 seconds in between exercises. So the mental sharpness needs to be even more with it this time. Quick transition from the first exercise, which is the row with the bicep curl. From there, we're gonna do that lateral or the leg extended laterally and then a single leg squats. You're gonna need to get one foot in both stirrups very efficiently. For now, let's set up with the underhand grip on the row and begin. Instant long, pull it in, and then bicep curl up. Body stays long and straight the whole time. It's an underhanded row, making that bicep curl seamless. See how tall you can make yourself in this plank. Work those arms, work that back. And release. Go ahead, take both stirrups, get one foot in. lateral or sideways to your anchor point, and begin. Do a side lunge, do a single leg squat. You're not in the stirrups. I don't care what you do, just move. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Keep moving if you're not in the straps. And begin again if you're in the straps. You're doing multiple rounds of these exercises if you want to add weight. After this set, by all means. After this exercise, we're going to go to a tricep press. You're going to face away from the anchor point, nice tall position. Upper arms isolated. And release. Go ahead, grab the handles, face away, get tall. And then just bring those hands back towards your forehead or back towards the crown of your head. If you want to make it harder, step your feet back further. But that means the rest of the body has to be perfectly stable. And the straps need to not have a lot of slack on them. Those arms up. And release. All right. Well, one round down, you know exactly how efficient we need to be in those movements. All right. Get a drink if you need it. Grab some weights if you want for the single leg squat. Otherwise, go ahead and get started with the row. And engage the back. Up towards the side of the head for the curls. So even with the bicep curls, the upper arms are staying pretty sturdy. The elbows aren't dropping down to the side. For the row, they pull right back along the rib cage and beyond. And switch. Begin as soon as you're ready. Pull that stomach in, nice and strong. Pull the weight back towards the heel, back to the side, the glutes. Take a look at your foot and make sure it's straight facing and not turned out. And switch. Begin. Up and in through that pelvic floor. And release. Getting ready for triceps toe pressures. Go ahead. I'm going to switch this one in the next round to a tricep press. Down with the side, as opposed to up and over. And take a break. Good job. Got another round coming up on this. So for the tricep press, You start with your arms at 90 degrees in at your sides, so the angle's not quite as deep. And you press straight down and track the triceps. Elbows stay under the shoulders, they don't come forward. All right. So let's get ready for the row and the curl. And begin. Control movement here. Much time under tension in all areas as you can. And release. One foot into both stirrups. And begin. Let stomach in nice and strong. Hips square. And go ahead and switch sides. Begin. And release. Tricep press this time. Elbows stay right under the shoulders, press straight down, the body's gonna come up to a more standing position. Gradually bring yourself back. The shoulder down, shoulder blades in. Be good. And release. We're gonna do all of those one more time, including the tricep press. All right, let's get ready for the row and the curl. Underhand grip. And begin. Palms face up for both the row and the curl. Body stays long, nothing is sagging, rounding. And go ahead and switch, get ready for the side lunge. And begin. Good. And go ahead and switch. And begin. And release. Get ready for that tricep press. And begin. Palms face down to the floor for this one. And release. All right, one more series of work. You're gonna bring your straps down to mid-level. We're gonna be doing lunges this time, so facing away from the anchor point. You have 15 seconds to get from the first one to the second one. And then after that second leg, you've got 15 seconds to adjust your straps up to mid-level for reverse fly, followed by that swimmer pull. So for the reverse fly, palms face in, pulling straight back. And again, you want to try and do this with fairly straight arms. I don't want to see you pulling in and then out and coming in and that way. The arms start straight, shoulders down, pull out. So if that's hard for you to do without creating 4 movements, you need to step the feet back, create a good movement pattern, and then make it harder from there in future workouts. The swimmer pull, palms, same sort of situation, but the palms face down, straight pull down to the side of the body and coming back to start. So if you're doing this more like a tricep press, like we were just doing with bent elbows, you need to stand up straighter and just pull yourself into its more standing position. Okay, so that one's for the back. Both of them are for the back and the shoulders. But first, 3/4 with the straps, 1 foot, both stirrups. And begin. Back knee drops towards the floor. Front knee comes forward. Weight stays back in the heel of the front foot. That big toe right through your shoe. And switch. And begin. Hip square, standing foot straight, knees and hips straight. And release. Foot out. Adjust the straps up to mid-level. You weren't using the straps for the lunges, they should already be there. Bring it back, palms face in, rear fly. Pull straight out like the letter T. Arms straight. Not pulling into a partial row and then pulling out. That's not the spirit of the exercise or the spirit of the muscle usage. To keep the chin tucked so the neck stays long. And rest. Next is the swimmer pull. Palms are facing down. A split stance with the feet. Adds a little support so you can get more range of motion. As you pull your arms straight down. Track the triceps, the bottom. Stay long. Shoulders away from the ears. Eyes still up. And rest. One round down. We're gonna do 2 more sets of these. Add some weights for the lunges if you choose. Go ahead and get yourself set up for the lunge. And begin. Feels like a long time. Remember, it's 10 seconds longer than our last set. Go ahead. Bring your foot out. Get it ready on the second side. And begin. And release. Bring those straps up to mid-level. Rear fly is next. This is another one that can be done with a split stance at the feet. Eyes up, chin in. Keep the back as you straighten those arms out. Controlled motion. Get as long as you can in your body, from the crown of your head right down to your tailbone. Stomach in. And release. Swimmer pull is next. Palms face down. Actually, the same body position is what you're trying to accomplish here. Arms come straight to the side. And release. Take a break, one more round. So you want to get those straps back down to 3/4. Last set of work. Get all you got. So go ahead, get your foot in the stirrup. Ready? And begin. Up, pull in. Everything in towards that midline, keeping the pelvis nice and stable. Feeling even more tension in the muscles when you connect to that core, work that range of motion. Big, strong finish to this workout. Go ahead and switch. And begin. Same principles on this side as the first side. Gaze going forward. And release. Bring the straps up to mid-level. Rear ply is next. And begin. Open those arms right up. Tons of new possibilities. And release and rest. Get ready for the swimmer pull to finish it up. And begin. Pull, engage through the lats, the traps, all of the muscles from the hips up. And release. Extend back. Sit your hips back, or just let them pull back. Head comes between your arms. Keep the shoulders plugged in. Pull the stomach in. Feel the low back open up as you bring it in more. From there, you're gonna bend the right knee and open towards the left knee. The left knee stays straight. And now you're gonna straighten both legs. Bend the left leg as you turn towards the right. And then just keep alternating that. A little rotation here. You're not leaning the whole body. Not gonna allow your rotation to be as strong. One more to each side. And let it go. Come on up to standing, cross the ankle over the knee, take a figure 4. Minimal support with the straps here, just a little balance and posture support. Shouldn't be hanging on them at all. In fact, you should be able to throw them away and still be able to stand. Go ahead and switch to the other side. And then release, bring the first foot forward, heel down, toes up. Hinge forward, hamstring stretch on that front leg. Press the hands into the handles, lower the shoulders, pull the stomach in. Go ahead and switch. And go ahead and release. All right, amazing job. Take a nice big breath in, reach up, reverse that grip, reach to the ceiling, and let it go. Have an amazing day.